everyone. We're here at SWC2022 live from Seoul, Korea. History was made as Tars puts his name in the history books as the 2022 World Champion. Joining me, of course, is the dynamic duo. As always, it's Stoic and Making It Bud, but we got two special guests here with us. It's the Americas region representatives. It is the Cup champion, Rygecki, and True Whales. So we've just finished up a long day of matches. And so, as it says right here, let's have some chat as we go and have some fun tonight. All right, so Rygecki, America's Cup champ, came in prepared, biggest box. Most importantly, pan it over there. Make it a Bud's pick. Make it a Bud.
It was my pick to win it all.
Yeah. Let's go through your match that you had round one up against Ismu. What did you think? What did you see? The big thing that I think sticks out is the cookie, the dark vanilla cookie.
Yeah, pretty fast, unexpected.
Yeah.
Got outsped, but I knew Ismu had a better room quality than me from the start, but I didn't expect the Swift to be that good.
Yeah.
Props to him.
What crossed your mind when you lost the second game?
Focus on the next match. Pick Sekhmet, because I forgot to do it in my first match.
You forgot to pick Sekhmet in your first match?
Yeah.
Oh, all the
Tried to change things up.
And then you got your win. Relief? Or more work to be done?
A little of both, for sure.
Yeah. We were saying earlier up in the caster booth how it feels different, right? Like with the nerves, everything's live. Did that hit you? Did like how being back in person change the way that you played?
Yeah, definitely. A lot more people definitely affects how I play. It has been just different vibe.
Yeah.
A little bit of jet lag too.
What's the big takeaway that you'll have from your matches here?
Big takeaway.
Yeah.
Well, gotta get more runes, more monsters if I want to compete. Gotta go back to the grind.
Something that I would like to state, and I feel like you could definitely tell Rygecki, is I feel Ismu really did some good homework. I don't know if you agree. If he also did
Definitely
some really good homework. Yeah. So where Monster Box definitely came in, he was prioritizing units that I know Rygecki really liked to draft, and it was very clear that he was taking those units, and also the correct bans were definitely coming in for Ismu as well. So Ismu, I think, definitely played his match up against Rygecki for sure. But I couldn't agree more that I think units really is a massive key, not just for Rygecki, but for SWC in general.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we've said it all. I mean, going in, I was surprised Ricky said that he only had a 30% chance to win. I thought he had more, and then when I saw the draft pan out, thinking through what he could pick, I couldn't come up with much for him as I was, predicting like, oh, he should be taking this or that. Yeah. Maybe just taking the second more, but like, you don't have an Oliver, you fed your Chung Pang. You don't have much else. Like, you don't have many choices. So your margin for victory is very narrow. Like, very low chance to win.
It's always fun to see those margins and find a way to do it, like you did in Game 3. But definitely more to achieve in next year's World Finals. Yeah.
Hopefully.
There it is. All right, that's the spirit that we're hoping to achieve here. All right, Truel, you had your matches then next up against Duchan. Talk us through what that was like.
Yeah, I don't know. I was tired. Yeah, I was just tired. Couldn't really think straight.
Yeah.
I won the first match. It was nice to be able to show a new toy. It worked. Did a lot of damage. But honestly, like right after that match, like my eyes just completely, like my entire body just shut down. I just wanted to sleep.
Yeah.
I was just tired, exhausted.
Yeah, it's been a long week here, shooting a lot of content. What do you think are some of the big memories that you've had from this whole week?
Memories. I mean, all the content, right?
Yeah.
Exploring Korea, being able to do all the shooting, the film. But yeah, I mean, there's a price to be paid with that, right? Having the jet lag and traveling all the way from US. It's really hard to be able to keep up with sleep. And
Yeah.
I think that was my biggest challenge.
The only true thing I could say here is we didn't get to see the aggressive side of Truel that we have seen before. We've seen Truel go into matches and just absolutely obliterate someone from the get-go, come in and devastate units with like a Dominic that we've seen in the past before, and that wasn't any moments that we got to see up against Duchan. But it's a different plan, it's a different player. It's not like he played Duchan before in the previous tournaments where we got to see this great aggressive True Whale, so we can't say that, you know, where is he now up against Duchan? So it's a different situation, different player, but I always love to see the very aggressive True Whale that we know and can be.
Yeah, I mean, I thought circumstances-wise drafts they were okay. I mean, obviously he's tired, right? So, and also you're on stage, right? You got the production from Korea, you got the lights and all that. It's just a different environment. Obviously, going to Cleves and turn ones feels risky. And, you know, it is what it is. It's just, you know, it's a challenging game. Like the margin for error is very thin, very complicated thing. Duchan went on to go runner-up, right? And so that's just how it pans out.
What is, for both of you guys, and you can put me in here, what do you think is something about the meta that evolved here that you learned, that you didn't, that I guess you weren't aware of, and then you figured it out through today's matches? For example, one thing that we brought up multiple times on the broadcast was turn one, how important turn one was for most of the matches. Yes, there were some turn two teams, and that evolved later, but turn one really got you into the semis and into the finals there. So that was.
I mean, I've only been talking about turn one since the first broadcast we ever did. It's the most important thing. Always harping on cleave this dude, turn one, turn one. Oh, he lost because he didn't turn one. I'm always right.
Yes.
So, I'm always right.
Anything else? Or anything that comes to mind?
Yeah, I think the meta in Americas is very bruiser heavy. I think in terms of fighting for turn one, we can't really compete as well versus the APAC and EU Cup players. So they definitely had an advantage over us.
Anything true?
I mean, turn one's still hit or miss, right? I still believe it's very RNG, and you know, apparently it didn't go my way today, but it always looks good when it works.
It does look good when it works. It makes making a bud right. All right. Now on from some of those matches, let's go into just the biggest couple of surprises you had from SWC in general. Obviously, Tars taking the victory. We had Oseru's Robo being on Nem, right? It was Nemesis.
Nemville Robo's very interesting.
That was a surprise. I kind of wanted to get your thoughts on, you know, after the matches, what else you saw that were pretty cool as the big moments that we'll remember 2022 with.
Not gonna lie, I didn't watch every single match. Kind of panned out. But 3 words: Gurkha, good unit.
Yeah.
Gurkha, good unit.
There's not really many targets to go after here.
Yeah, there really isn't. You can look at the disparison on top of the Jackson, not receiving it here. Jackson skill 2. Note goes with a skill of 1, little bit of attack bar reduction on top of that Juno.
And I don't think it's going to be able to do enough once there's a Shizuka protecting a
Defense
Gurkha
break
like
for
that.
folks going back across the entire field.
Yeah, this is Gurkha, ladies and gentlemen. Just such a good unit here. Just 2-turn provokes on everything, instantly taking full turns. Not anything Pinkroid can do once it gets a turn.
True, what do you got? Was there anything else that stuck out for you?
I think the Shizuka, you know, from Pinkroid, that was pretty crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, kind of took away a lot of attention what Thompson did to me, but yeah, I'm glad it worked out for him. Still a broken unit too.
Yeah. What was your favorite moment?
I mean, I feel like I have 3 favorite moments here, to be honest. And obviously, I would bring up the Robo being on Nemesis. I love those kind of surprises because those like preparation moments where it's like, this man prepared something for SWC and it worked out for him. True Whale drafting the Dark Onimusha, and to see the look on Duchan's face when you took that away from him and totally jaw dropped him was an excellent moment like that. Even to the Jackson that Tars took that nobody knew. We talked to the Korean casters. Korean casters had no clue that Tars had a Jackson.
Wow, and we see a Jackson Gurkha. So talk about LD abuse here.
Yeah,
So many LDs, and that Jackson is probably not what Pinkroid prepared for. Jackson.
공속에서도 결코 밀리지 않는데
그렇죠.
암속성
서퍼요.
암속성 스카이 서퍼 같은 경우에는 시너지 스킬을
So
활용
it's these surprises that people prepare for SWC and how they create these beautiful moments of surprise where you get true player reactions through the cameras. It's fantastic.
Chris?
Yeah, I mean, it's when you see things that you never thought about or learned in the past. And for me, I have one moment. That's just the and then Robo. Everything else, no surprise.
This unit.
And we see one of the world's slowest Robos here, definitely on Violent. Oh, Nemesis! Nemtrap Robo does lay down skill 2 and is going to have the ability to full team stun here.
Yeah, definitely not something Pink Road is ready to see there.
This was the first finals since 2019 with a World Finals with live audience here. How was it compared to your expectations, having, you know, just audience there and the pre-show and all the fanfare that was with it? What did you make of that?
I can definitely feel the energy from the crowd, for better or worse, I suppose.
Yeah.
When you're the one getting procced on, it's you know, extra extra painful, but you know, it's pretty amazing.
How about you, Drew?
Unique experience.
Yeah, I thought the production was great. They did a great job with the whole venue. You know, probably one of the best esports arenas I've ever been in. So, yeah, really nice setup.
Yeah, the Sangnam Afrika Coliseum is home to some of the largest esports events, not only in Korea but in the world. It also holds the esports, the KESPA Hall of Fame. So it's the esports Hall of Fame for some of the greatest Korean players ever. And so to be able to perform there, to watch you guys play there was pretty amazing. Working with Casper June, her June was pretty amazing as well. All right, y'all, it's been a long 2022 season, but it has come to the conclusion. Thank you to True Whale and Rygecki for all their insights on the matches today, theirs and the other ones that happened. Thank you again to the homies that I would not be able to make it through without them, Make It a Bud and Stoic. So y'all, 2022 wrapped right here. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch y'all next year for more SWC action.